Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about flexible dieting. Now we should all know by now that if you're trying to lose weight, then calorie deficit is the key. How do we know that? Well, you could have said it. And what is the best diet? Well, there is no best diet and there is no one-size-fits-all regime. If you've got a diet protocol that works for you and that you can adhere to, then stick with that protocol. If you're trying to stick to a method that is unsustainable for you, then the results will also be unsustainable. But for weight loss, my personal preference is usually based on flexible dieting protocols or intermittent fasting such as the 5-2 diet. What usually happens is it ends up being a bit of a hybrid of both. My particular go-to method for working with my online clients, jonesthetrainer.com, is flexible dieting, also referred to as If It Fits Your Macros or IIFYM. The macronutrients being fats, carbohydrate and protein. The reason I like to use flexible dieting over something like clean eating is because clean eaters are obviously psychopaths. Just because your food tastes minging doesn't mean that you're dedicated to your goals. A clean eater is trying to hit protein, carbohydrate and fat goals throughout their day and week. But you can hit the exact same protein, carbohydrate and fat goals by flexible dieting. And it's based around the theory that you can still lose weight whilst eating the foods that you like. Why waste meals on food you don't like? So we look at this as eating the foods that you want, including an element of junk food, but making sure that it still balances out by the end of the day or the week, as long as it fits into your calorie limit and it matches your macro goals. There are some pros and cons to this, but the good aspects of flexible dieting is that one, it's not restrictive, and this means that you're more likely to stick to it. I tend to see this with my clients, they have a better adherence of sticking to their calorie deficit if they're still eating foods that they like. Two, it removes the need to binge eat or have cheat days. You don't need to have a cheat day if you're still eating the foods that you like every day anyway. Three, you tend to see people have a bit of a healthier relationship with their food. However, there are some cons to flexible dieting, such as people start to become a little bit obsessive with their tracking, so much so that if they're constantly worrying about the numbers that they're trying to stick to, that then means it's not really a flexible protocol. Some people think that flexible dieting means you can only eat junk food, and of course that isn't the case. What you're looking to do throughout the day or the week is balance out some of that junk food with other healthier options. And if you are tracking correctly, you'll tend to find that you'll start making better decisions on the foods that you're eating or the portion sizes that you're having anyway. Another downside can come from eating out in restaurants, especially if the food that you're eating doesn't have a breakdown of its calories or macros. People that become hung up on the numbers will then start to worry about being able to eat out as they can't guess what's in their meals. But a good estimate is the key to eating out at a restaurant. It's what you do consistently over time, so one meal eaten out at a restaurant isn't going to be a problem. Total calories are still king. As long as you're tracking your macros as accurately as you can within that calorie limit, you will still be in a deficit. If you want to know more about flexible dieting or how I work with my clients using flexible dieting, or if you want information on how to calculate your macros, get in touch with me here or head over to jonesthetrainer.com. You can also head over to my YouTube channel and feel free to subscribe to get access to future videos. But for now, take care and I'll see you soon.